Welcome back, everyone, for our final interview. And who better to join us than everybody's favorite sprite, Puck?
Ahem.
Right. Also known as Robin Goodfellow. And here we are at Theseus's palace. The night in the woods has been left behind and almost forgotten. The players have put on their play, or whatever that was, for the celebration of the 3 weddings. They say comedies always end in weddings, and that's certainly been true here.
Thank you very much.
Yes, well, I suppose you did have something to do with that. But the question I have for you is, why have you shown up here in the palace just as everyone's heading to bed?
Yes, I've got a little cleaning up to do before Titania and Oberon pop in.
Oh my, they're coming here too.
Well, sure, Ralph. It's their job to bless these weddings, which wouldn't be happening if they were still fighting with each other, so it's good they worked out their differences.
You know what? While we're waiting for them to arrive, I was hoping I could ask you a few questions about your life as a hobgoblin. Would you mind?
Not at all. Fire away.
Wow, really?
Yeah, why not?
Nobody's gonna stop me? Seems like every time I want to ask my own questions, go off book for a few seconds, I get interrupted.
Well, I've got nothing but time, Ralph. The nights are long.
Well, okay, great. So first thing, if we could just get nomenclature figured out.
Nomenclature?
Yeah, how all the names work. I mean, there's Sprite, and there's Spirit, and Hobgoblin, and even Sweet Puck. I mean, are there lots of Sweet Pucks running around, or is that a name just for you?
Oh, did you hear that?
What? You heard something?
A lion's roar. That was definitely the roar of a hungry lion.
Really? Near here?
Oh my, hear that? It's a wolf howling at the moon.
I'm not hearing any of this.
Shh. And if you listen close, you can hear the snoring of a farmer.
You hear someone snoring? Well, I think one thing we're learning here is that hobgoblins hear much better than people do.
Oh, and there's the screech owl. Screeching loud.
I don't hear that either.
Well, that's good, actually. The screech owl cries when somebody's close to death.
Oh, yes, I've heard that folktale before. Why do owls do that?
It reminds the dying person that a death shroud will soon be placed over him. It's just a fair warning.
So why are all these things happening all of a sudden?
It's just that time of night, Ralph. When church graves open wide, and the dead let forth their ghosts to glide around the churchyard.
Oh, my.
Well, it depends on how you look at these things, Ralph. If you're the kind of fairy that runs from the sun, just prefers the wondrous night, it's time for those fairies to have a little fun. But I'd better start cleaning up. My master and mistress will be here soon.
Oh, right. You said Oberon and Titania are coming. So that's what this broom's for, to do a little cleaning up.
How else would I do it? Snap my fingers and it all just cleans itself?
Well, I don't know. I mean, you do seem to have some magic powers. And I'd like to point out to our audience that you cleaning up like this shows that you're not just a troublemaker. I mean, here you are sweeping up a little bit after a party. I'm sure the Athenians are going to appreciate this in the morning.
I'm not doing it for them.
Oh, well, why are you doing it then?
Because Titania and Oberon are coming. Do you actually listen to anything I say?
Of course, sorry. So you're cleaning up for the arrival of those two?
Don't get me started. They tromp around the dirty old woods all night, and then they suddenly can't stand the sight of a little dust when they come to the palace.
And when they get here, they're going to bless the house, the weddings that just happened, and the future families that these couples will be starting. Is that right?
That's exactly right. And blessing people's homes and lives are what they do best. So clean up your rooms, kids. If you want fairies to drop by, don't make me come and do it.
Sounds like good advice. So I'd better let you get to work then. And that brings us to the end of our story, I'm afraid. We hope you've enjoyed this little...
Oh, I'm sorry, Ralph. Can I say one more thing?
Sure.
I just want to say, if we have offended anybody, that's easy to fix.
Oh, I don't think you've offended anyone. But out of curiosity, how would you fix it?
I say again, it's easy, Ralph. You just need to have the thought that you've all been sleeping while these visions did appear, and this little story has been no more significant than a dream.
No more significant than a dream? But Haven't we just been learning how important dreams can be?
The point is, Ralph, we've come to the end of the story. So, if somehow we'll be lucky enough to escape the serpent's tongue.
Wait, serpent's tongue? Oh, a hiss. Oh, I get it. You're worried that the audience might boo and hiss at what they've seen. That's so cute that you care how they'll react.
I'm just trying to point out that if they're disappointed, we can make it up to them. Be better next time.
Well, that is very sweet.
So, give me your hands if we be friends. Give me your hands if we be friends.
Oh, give you our hands. Oh, yeah.
And Robin will restore amends. Good night unto you all.
I guess I should have seen that coming. Well, thanks for joining us, everyone. Speaking for myself, I'm a little sad that this story has come to an end. I'm going to miss this little adventure and all the crazy things that have happened along the way. And maybe most of all, honestly, I'm going to miss this beautiful fairy light. I wish you all could have seen it for yourself, though maybe someday you will.
Did you just say you could see the fairy light?
Yes. In fact, I can. Is that a problem? I saw it before in Titania's bower.
Yeah, well, that's her bower. That's a fairy place. This is the palace.
And?
Only fairies can see fairy light in human places.
But that's what I'm saying. I can see the fairy light.
Right. Therefore, Professor, if only fairies can see fairy light in human places, thanks for joining us, everybody. Be sure to join Ralph again next time. If there is a next time.
If there is a next time.